spotlight on Wipro. The tech major posted its first quarter results, and in fact, it's the counter that's the top gainer on the Nifty as well today. We have Puneet joining us with a bull versus bear case on what's happened with the earnings. Puneet, what are you picking up?
Well, thank you for that. It's definitely been a very strong quarter for the company in terms of, the deal wins amongst others, and we'll be putting the spotlight on that. But there are some key challenges that could prop up going forward, and we'll put that in the bear segment as well. But first, the strong deal win momentum in this quarter. 16 large deal wins was what the company had in Q1. Last quarter, they had 17 large deals. So the momentum of large deals has continued. They also had 2 mega deals in this particular quarter. They mentioned that this was essentially one of the mega deals was conversion with a client who had been with Wipro for almost a decade. So they have been able to maintain revenue growth share with its key clients, and that's one of the key positives that the market is taking today in terms of quarter one results. But a lot of the deals that the company won even last year as well, they had $5 billion in terms of large deals in FY25. Some of them were transformational projects, and that have now been put on hold, something that we're witnessing across the IT companies. So for Wipro, that will be one of the key ones to watch out for. If the deal wins are translating into financials and showing into revenue growth, that will be one of the key challenges going forward. But the market clearly taking the deal wins as a positive factor. When you look at the second bull and bear case, they have been saying that the company was one of the biggest beneficiaries of vendor consolidation. And this is a very key point because largely we see companies like TCS and Infosys being the beneficiary of vendor consolidation, while players like Wipro as well as someone like a Tech Mahindra loses out. But now the company is mentioning that they've been able to be a big beneficiary in this space, and hence that is going to be important in terms of revenue growth going forward. So this could be one of the positive factors, but the deals may bring revenue growth at the cost of pressure, and that's something that we know that once these large deals come in the short term, we see a margin impact, and we've seen the consolidated margins come to 16.03%. That's also led by the consulting aspect. So that will be one of the key things to watch out for going forward. In terms of brokerages, Macquarie as well as Morgan Stanley is maintaining a positive view. They have said Macquarie is saying that this year target price of 290 rupees per share. And this is key because the analyst Ravi Menon has been tracking the space for the last 3 decades, and he's seeing Wipro as a turnaround story going forward. Morgan Stanley has also emanated a similar positive view. They've gone on to say that this has the potential to be a key re-rating trigger because Wipro has underperformed over the last few years compared to the large cap IT players. In terms of Jefferies, they mentioned that the improving outlook is positive, but the upside could be capped going forward with the differential that we've seen in pricing in terms of share price performance has inched up even before the results came. And finally, in terms of the valuations at 19 times price to earnings for FY27, while it is positive and much slightly lower, at least I can say, with compared to TCS, who's at 23 times price to earnings. The valuation discount compared to the other large cap peers, which was visible 2 to 3 quarters ago, has now gone because the market is sensing positive deal wins as well as Wipro to be a vendor consolidation winner. So that's the bull and bear case on Wipro. We are seeing multiple positive factors, and we're seeing the stock react today on that as well. Going forward, margins will be in focus because of these large deals.
All right, Puneet, thank you so much for giving us all those details with regards to where Wipro stands. Neeraj, hi, good afternoon to you. Your reading on Wipro, how are you, placing it against its peers?
Yeah, good afternoon. Actually, last couple of quarters, Wipro has definitely surprised, compared to the peers. So I think that continued this quarter also with the kind of deal win they've announced. And, the stock had taken a dip pre-results because of the other results which had not come in line with the market expectation. But generally, I'm not too positive on the large cap IT space for the time being. So that's why I have a negative bias towards the sector. Though Wipro definitely is doing better than the peers, but generally I'm not so positive because I want to see some further improvement happening across the sector. Because if Wipro is able to crack deals in this environment, definitely the margin will not be that great, and they will somewhere reflect down the line. So I want to see if those sectors doing well, deal wins are better, improving for the sector, then I can take make a case for investment in the sector, which I am neutral right now.